Once upon a time, a normal woman named Melinda was just getting stuff ready. She kind of had a quick question. She wanted to make something better for a certain company, and that company in question was called Molasses Corp. She wanted to tell Molasses Corp about her new proposition, hoping that they could find it useful and that they'd be able to hire her or at least buy one of her SaaS products. So she thought, why not give them a ring? So Melinda sat down. She dialed the phone, and then she was met with an automated system. And the system said, "Hello and welcome to Molasses Corp. If you know your party's extension, you may dial at any time. Please keep in mind your menu options have changed. If you would like to speak to the manager, please press 1. If you would like to speak to Molasses Corp associates, please press 2. If you would like to share a thought, please press 3. If you need help with your account, please press 4. Melinda pressed 3. The phone said, "Please hold." Then some awful hold music played. Really, really awful music. Finally, after a long time of waiting, a person picked up the phone. Melinda was excited. The other person said, "Hello, my name's Janet. How may I assist you today?" Melinda said, "Hi Janet, I would like to speak to someone at your company about and she paused. She didn't know what to say, but then she continued, about proposition that may integrate into your workflow." Janet said, "Oh, what is this exactly?" Melinda said, "This is I guess you don't understand it yet, but it's a workflow that will help optimize your company's budget." Janet said, "Hold on one moment." She put her on hold for 10 minutes. Melinda waited and waited and waited and waited. Finally, Janet came back. "Hi, yeah. The manager's not here today. If you could email us at pissoff@molassescorps.com. Melinda was surprised, but she wrote down the email. So it's piss, PISSOFF, @molassescorp.com. Janet said, "Yes, that's correct. Please send all inquiries there. Thank you." Melinda said, "Thank you." Janet had hung up. Melinda sent an email. She's titled it, "Inquiry for a SaaS product. Hello, I would like to speak to someone regarding a new workflow for your company. I believe it could be beneficial to Molasses Corp to integrate this new software. Let me know who I could speak to about this, and if there's any questions, please forward them to me. Regards, Melissa." She sent it. Finally, she didn't get a response. There was no response. She waited a whole week. No response. Finally, she got a response, but it was automated. It just said, "Thank you for your inquiry. We're currently experiencing a high volume of inquiries, so please be patient as we get to your request." It had already been a week, and it was just an automated bot. She waited and waited. Then, over there at Molasses Corp, Janet told Sam about it. Sam was the SDR. he was thrilled. This might be a new lead for them. So he called Melinda. Melinda was surprised when her phone rang. She answered, "Hello, who is this?" Sam said that he was the SDR. No, he didn't say that he was the SDR. He said that he's from Molasses Corp and he saw her inquiry. Melinda was glad. She asked him, "So, what do you guys think about my my SaaS product?" And then Sam said, "Yes. Would you like our services? We have a portfolio. We could show you a portfolio and a media kit, and our prices start at about $50,000 per month. So we only work with people who are high ticket, but we vet all our partners closely. So if you'd like to, I could schedule a demo for you with our manager." Melinda was shocked. She had been trying to sell them something, but then they tried to sell her something back. So she said, "No, it's okay. It was just supposed to be a suggestion for your company." Sam said, "Oh, okay. Well, in that case, you'll have to email smh@molassescorp.com. And she said, "Yeah, but I already emailed pissoff@molassescorp.com. And then Sam said, "Yes, I know you emailed pissoff, but you have to email SMH. That's the one that deals with outbound queries like yours about vendor applications. I am only the salesperson. Please email that person." "Yes, is there like a phone number, or can you like set up a meeting with that person?" Or no, you have to email that person. Wait for them to get back to you. Thank you." Melinda made an email again. She asked the person, "Okay, yes, I spoke with Sam at Molasses Corp, and I would like to schedule a time to talk with you about my vendor application. So could you please get back to me? Thanks." So a week passed. 2 weeks passed. No one answered. Not even an automated system. Meanwhile, over there in Molasses Corp, they were reviewing their Q3 budget. Janet was getting things ready. There were 1,000 applicants. 1,000 people had applied to a position that they had put up. They had only put up that position because it was required by law. They already had someone in mind for that, but the law required them to post it anyway. But so they posted it, but 1,000 people applied, and they went and they made 1,000 people go through hiring gauntlets, and they made them do questionnaires and give them all this free data about their education and what they do and what other companies they're applying to, and then they just took it and just used it to train their AI models. And then they didn't hire anyone. And then they closed the job. They were happy. They got free data. And they didn't have to hire anyone. So Janet was pleased. She had rejected everyone. Everyone. She even had gotten more mail for the company. She shredded everything. She was so proud of herself. She never even forwarded the query to anyone except Sam, who had just tried to sold something. The guy who dealt with the vendor operations was named Don. Don was completely clueless. He didn't even know how to put a piece of paper on the table. So when Don heard from Sam that someone was trying to reach him, a whole month later, Don finally got back to Melissa, and he said, "Hello, Melissa. What is this product you are talking about? Please send a link to your website." Melinda was glad that they finally had gotten back to her. So she sent him a website that she had made. Don looked at it and had absolutely no clue what it was. Even though it was a good service, even though it was a good SaaS service, he wondered what it did. Then he said in the email, "I'm sorry, I don't think this is a fit for our company. not sure what this is. Melinda explained, this is actually just a research engine. Like, you just type words into it, click enter, and you get research. And then Dawn said, that doesn't make any sense to me. I'm not sure how that works. I'm not sure what a search engine is. So, I'm sorry, we can't work with you. All of that. And Melinda was devastated. But anyway, back to Molasses Corp. So, they had to merge. They had a merger going on. So there was another corporation. It was called Colossal Corp. And Colossal Corp had 1,000 employees. So Molasses Corp also had like 1,000 employees. And so like they were. That's why I told you everything took like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, because Sam didn't tell John directly. Sam told Brad, who told Chad, who told Brad, and they told like other people, and then finally it had gotten to Dawn, and that's when Dawn found out about it. But anyway, so finally they had to do a merger. There was a lot of paperwork involved. It took like 6 months to even get one signature from anyone. Everyone just kept pushing it aside. Finally the first signature was done, but then they had like 10 other signatures they had to go through and 10 other documents. But nobody was reviewing them because nobody knew who had to review them. Dawn passed it to Sam passed it to Brad passed it to Chad passed it to Brenda passed it to Janet passed it to nobody, and she just shredded it. So really nobody really knew what to do. Finally, the founder from Colossal Corp woke up. He said that he was been waiting for the merger forever. So they're just gonna they're just gonna stop it. And then Dawn was like, okay, go ahead, we don't care. But then Molasses Corp forced Colossal Corp to be under their service. So Colossal Corp was killed, and then Molasses Corp just integrated Colossal Corp. So Colossal Corp doesn't exist anymore. It's an entity on its own. So their website's a 404. So you have to go to Molasses Corp. So basically they had to sign off a budget, but it took forever. Then they had to attend meetings, and everyone was just talking about their favorite foot massages. No one got anything done. And then after that, they posted a new job once the merger was complete, just so that, because they had a new position, but they already filled it already internally. But they put it again, but Janet just rejected everyone again. The end.